Hi, it's me again with Corel tips and tricks. Just yesterday, I made a video on how to draw this seamless pattern type stuff. Here's a little insight. If you'll take these and Control C and then delete them, you get them off your page. Now, I have not practiced or tried this, but I'm going to go to Object and get the symmetry tool. And I'm going to set the symmetry on. See, that's just one line. You know what? I'm going to see if it'll. Yep, you can put it in the center of the page. And I'm going to make like 6 of them. Let's make 8 of them. So all we have to do is now just draw inside these 2 lines. And, we can take a couple of, it's almost easier probably drawing this one. We'll do a couple of, now, if you didn't watch the first one, if you have your freehand tool and you set it on 100, you'll be a lot smoother with your drawing ability. So let's just draw. And this time I'm not going to go off the other line like I did before. And I'm going to try to, and I have no artistic ability. One thing I do think is working pretty good, that it's closing the nodes. That one doesn't look like it's closed, but it is. And so this is going to save you some time on drawing. Now, it might not be as cool a pattern. But what I said in the first video, you really never know what you're going to get until you finish it. And we've got some ones going vertically. Let's make one more so horizontally. I'm just trying to stay inside that line. I have no artistic ability whatsoever. So if you do have some, you'll be way ahead of the game. And you could also, combine shapes. Now that one is not closed. I can see it, so I'm just taking my shape tool and just close it, because they've got to be closed for what we're going to do. And you could use the smart drawing tool or anything else. I don't like that one, but it's good enough. Maybe we'll do one more. See, that's not closed. If you have snap tool on it, should snap to it. So get your shape tool. And at this time, you could actually, do like that, make them a little more curved. Let's just put a couple of circles. Don't want them over the line. Anyway, so now what we can do, and I did not practice this, so I don't know if it'll work, but I'm going to go to finish and break the link. That put them all in one spot. Now we're going to test them. And if I turn them all blue and they're all, so on this particular one, I'm going to make everything blue. So I'm going to right click, no outline. Now this is a group of items. In the other one, we're going to make a pattern. So we're going to hold down a square, hold down the rectangle tool, make it a perfect square. And let's see how big it is. And if you hold down the shift key, it will grow from the inside out. And then let's try to intersect this. And it worked. So there's a pretty cool pattern. So now we can delete this. And we've got rounded corners kind of. But let's make it a 8 by 8. See if our nudge factor is still set on 8. Control D and make a duplicate. Now this is going to be equal, so we don't have to do any mirroring it of any direction. But you really don't know what you're going to get, like those 4 items right there. And if I would have made part of them yellow or part of them red, I wonder if we can do something like that. I'm going to left click, right click, and let's take a let's take a 2-point line and go like, let's take a 2-point line. I don't know if this is going to work. Oh, let's try this. Let's put this in the center of the page. Let's take a 2-point line and hit P. And let's delete half of it. See if this will work. There's a lot of ways we could do this, but I think the virtual segment delete key, as long as you don't get to that line, but you want to make sure you get everything. And by doing this, we can change the colors. So now we can take this one and fill it in with blue, Control D or hit the plus key, and then make this one red. I don't know, maybe so. And now we're gonna play with it again. Control G to group it. Let's go, now it's not a perfect square anymore, so unlock your ratio and make it 8 by 8. And then our nudge factor is still set on 8. So Control D and make a duplicate. And at this time you can mirror it and have it like that. And then Control D and nudge it twice. I don't ever change my nudge. I just do it, grab it, and you can, Control D. You could take, well, I should have grouped them together. Let's back up here. I think I still got it. Yeah, I've got another copy. So let's Control G to group, Control D to duplicate, nudge it down, but let's mirror it the other way. Well, I guess that's going to be it's too symmetrical. Anyway, Control D and move it down. And then Control D again. Maybe not as cool, but a little faster. Now we do have some lines there. Let's see if this works. Take away the outline. There we go. Now you can't see those lines. That's pretty cool. Anyway, I hope that helps somebody someday, and thank you for watching.